day, gamers! Today, we're going to fix a mistake from the last lesson and we're going to code our health bar. So, in the last lesson, I made a mistake when I resized the health bar rather than the health bar container. So, let's fix that first of all. So, let's go to our UI document, double click on our game UI, okay? And then what we have to do is go ahead to your health bar, all right? Go ahead and set that size to 100%, 100, 100, okay? And then we're going to do is go to health bar container. Go ahead, make sure that the position mode is set to absolute, okay? And then at this point, you see here where it's like when I click on the health bar container, I see that I've got this sort of box here. This is where I'm going to resize my health bar. The code we're going to be doing is going to be affected by which asset you resized. Okay, so just make sure that it's the health bar container that is being resized and not the health bar itself in order to sort of fit into that. So again, first step, go to your health bar, set that width and height to 100%. Okay, so again, percent and percent, and then you're going to be resizing the container. So my mistake, apologies. Okay, and make sure to save. Okay, so let's go ahead and close that out. We're going to go ahead and create a script. Okay, so I have both of these scripts in it says here UI handler. I'm going to go ahead and just get the sort of the lesson done, and then I'll work through some of the stuff for those that kind of want to check out. Like sort of understand what's going on here. But we're going to be creating a script called UI handler, and it's going to be adjusting the size of our health bar based upon how much health we have left. So let's go ahead, let's create a new script. I'm just going to grab this in terms of just UI handler. All right, and let's go ahead to Unity and let's go to our scripts folder. Let's do a right click, create, and then mono behavior script. We're going to paste that in and it's just going to be called just UI handler. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead, open this up, and then actually while we're here, let's also open up the player controller script. Okay, so there we go. So we've got both of these up. Let's start off with UI handler. And again, I will go over this after we sort of like do it. So we're just going to take this, what I have in Schoology, we're just going to copy it, and then we're going to paste over the entirety of the UI handler, and then we're going to save it. Let's go ahead to our player script as well. And really, it's just one line, but actually, let's just grab that one line. Really, the only thing we need is this UI handler. I'm going to grab that, copy it, go to our player controller, and then let's scroll down here, and it's going to be right below the line for me. It's line 69. So it's going to be line 70, and I'm going to paste right here. Okay, so again, this is where it should be right under current health. All right, let's save that, and then let's show you what the sort of like result is. We got to attach the script first. Okay. So before the script will work, we have to attach it. So where it says UI handler, just click and drag that onto the UI document, and you should see it there. And then let's play. And so the result is our health bar shrinks as we lose health. So we have a sort of a visual of something decreasing in size as we go. So at this point, unless you're interested, you can tune out and go to the next lesson. So pretty easy. But let's go ahead and check out this script here. Okay, so this is the wrong one. Well, we're at the player script. Okay, so this is we're going to be talking about this. Okay, so we have here we're going to be working with our UI handler. Okay, so UI handler is this script here, and that is going to be accessing just one sort of like canonical instance of that sort of object. We're going to then be referencing a method or function called set health value, and we're going to be passing it these pieces of information: the current health divided by max health. So like, is it 1 out of 5 health or whatever? The reason why it says float here, this is called casting. We want to be able to sort of like create, we want to be working with numbers that include decimals, just because when we divide integers, we get sort of some weird results. So integer division is going to create some strangeness. So let's go ahead and check out the UI handler. Okay, so our UI handler is Let's just start at the top. So first of all, we have like when the script sort of like initiates, we have here awake. Um, in this case, again, when the scene loads, and we're going to go ahead and this is sort of like self-referential. So we have here a variable called instance that's going to basically be like kind of like referencing itself. And then on start, we have here's that UI document. It's going to be related to the UI document that is like it's attached to the same game object. So if we go here to Unity 6, we look here, it's basically grabbing this component here. So it's like, hey, so this line here, line 25 is saying, Brosif, we're going to be working with this component. Okay. Why am I here? Okay, so anyways, so then we go ahead here, and then we have another variable being declared, the health bar. And here is that thing. So we just had a variable called UI document that's going to refer to the component. We're going to then say we're going to set this variable called health bar to here. Let's like walk through it. UI document dot root visual element dot this Q is query visual element health bar. Long and short of it is this is going to go here to our UI document, go here to this source asset, the game tree, as far as our UI. It's going to then query this item here, and it's going to look for an item called health bar. Okay, that's the long and short of it. All right. We're then go ahead and we're going to call a function called set health value. Okay, or function, procedure, method, whatever you want to call it. Set health value is going to get the information 1.0f. This is a floating point number. So again, this is going to allow you to create numbers that include decimals. And then here's that set health variable, set health value. And you look here, it is going to expect a argument of the type float. And this is the sort of parameter. So this is the placeholder. So anywhere you see the word percent, it's going to, first of all, like when it's on start, it's going to get the value or argument of 1.0. So we start off here, and we're going to say here, length dot percent, and then in this case here it's going to be 1, so going to start off 100%. So that's like sort of when the game starts, we want to make sure that we've got this health bar. I can actually close this now. Well, we'll close it now and come back to it. When we start the game, we want to make sure that this health bar stretches the full length, because we have 100% health, because we're assuming that when we start the game, it's going to go ahead and we're going to have full health. So anyways, and then let's go back to that code. We have here healthbar.style.width. Okay, so that is going to look for the width of that health bar. So let's go back to that thing here. So we're looking here at our health bar, and we see here that we have a width, and that's all that's going to do. So essentially, this is just the mechanics of how you're going to basically take what your actual health is, pass it to the sort of the GUI, or the sort of visual styling system, and then can adjust the width, or sorry, the length of the, well, in this case here, width. It's going to change how big your health bar is based upon your health. Okay. Wish you the best. It was an easy lesson if it's just like, let's get this working. Pretty complicated though if you stayed with me at this time. I wish you the best of luck. Great stuff.